guys, welcome back. Alright, so everything's sorted. We've done all the sanding. Everything's down to 400. And now for one of the scary bits. I'm going to glue the neck into the body. It's only the second set neck that I've done, so I'm a little bit nervous about it. But I've checked the scale length, I've done a dry fit, I've checked the brake angle, so everything should be fine. So let's adjust the camera and we'll get on with it. Okay, so we've got the trusty tight bond here with the lid that never comes off, so I'm just going to pour a bit into the pocket here. Okay, I think that should be plenty glue. Now, one of the things I've got is the advantage of having the taper go through into the heel, so I can actually, once I place it in here, what I can do is get a hammer, and I know I've got to go to the 22nd foot, and just knock them back. I've got a mark here for my scale length. Okay, so just before I set the clamps, I am going to check the scale length one more time, just to see if I need to knock it back and forth any. Okay, so I've just knocked that back out again, wedged it back in, checking it one more time, bridge is in the right place, and on the high E string I've got just on 25, just under 25. No, just on 25, and on this side, on the low E, just on 25 as well. But all of those will come back for the intonation anyway, so I'm quite happy with that. Right, so we'll get some clamps on. Clamping cord. Yeah, so I finally took the clamps off, and I'm just inspecting the guitar, and look, it's really come together really nicely. I'm really happy with that. The joint's really good on the heel. However, what I'm not real happy with is the way the heel looks as it joins the body. And I've noticed that on the internet that a lot of the PRSs are carved back here. So what I want to do is just sort of like improve the heel to body transition. So I'm just going to carve back to that line that I've drawn, see how that looks, and if not, I might even take a bit more and take it right back to the body and let it go at that. So we'll set the camera up, we'll get some tools out, and we'll start carving that heel back out. So we'll just start off with some small carving chisels, like this one here. Maybe use the Iwasaki file, and then we'll clean it up with maybe the Dremel and some sandpaper, right? Hope you can see that. I think that's coming along a lot nicer. So I'll just sand that back up to 400, and then we'll have the body all smoothed out. So I'll get back to you after I've done that. So that's all done. I was going to seal the body, and I probably will later on today, but I forgot there's one more step I've got to do, and that's make some, or install some magnets for these, so that they stay in and don't fall out. I do magnets, sometimes I do screws. This one's going to be magnets. Okay, so I'll do that now. Because the covers are so thin, I don't want to use the brad point where the point pokes out the other side. So I'll start it off with the brad point, and then I'll finish it off with this other drill, which has got a flat bottom, which I've carved. Okay, and there I've got my marks there, and I've just got to redo that one. Then I'll drill these out and put the magnets in there. So that's the cover plate with the 4 magnets in, and that's how it fits very nicely. We'll just do the same thing for the other one. I won't film that, and then we'll move on to finishing the body.